Like everything Trump touches, LIV Golf has become about him. The America First movement finds a partner in the Saudi-funded tour. Jordan Gilbert, a professional golfer, had always felt a little out of place at PGA Tour events. "It was for the rich country club kids," said Gilbert, as he paused along the Trump National Doral grounds. His wife, Allie, explained that he didn't fit in at the PGA because he's patriotic. For them, like many others who gathered here over the weekend, LIV Golf provided an antidote to all that. It was an everyman's event, the populist version of a golf tour. Its chief executive, Greg Norman, was a swashbuckler as a player who would prove to be an iconoclast as a tour leader. It was a place where people like Gilbert could be less buttoned up, less shy about their politics. As evidence, Gilbert, who was not playing this weekend, sported a Let's Go Brandon shirt while near the first hole. "To me honestly, PGA Tour did Trump dirty whenever they took the tour away from here," Jordan said, referencing the tour's decision to move an event from Trump's Doral course years ago. Allie Gilbert wasn't wearing garb mocking the current White House occupant. She had on a LIV Golf t-shirt instead. 99% of the community here were Donald Trump supporters, she offered, saying she couldn't understand why the PGA made the move. 99% of the community here. Like many things that the former president touches, professional golf is quickly fracturing along the fault line of whether or not one backs Trump. LIV Golf, the Saudi bankrolled tour that roiled the worlds of golf and Washington alike, is becoming the vehicle for that litmus test. The Doral Resort, which Trump purchased in 2012, had hosted a PGA event for more than 50 years until the organization announced in 2016 it was moving the event to Mexico because of issues finding sponsorship. LIV and its eye-popping event prizes have filled the holes. The new tour has hosted a number of different events at non-Trump-owned courses. But its highest-profile ones have been at the sites he owns in Bedminster, New Jersey, and Doral, the site of this season's finale. Beyond that, LIV's rebranding of golf bears some resemblance to how Trump framed his own recasting of national politics, a self-described outsider, rechristening the traditional approach with something more brash, gaudy and anti-establishment. Throughout the weekend, skydivers affixed to red, white and blue parachutes descended over the course. Tour staffers threw free t-shirts into the audience, and Justin Timberlake's sexy back blared through speakers. The rapper Nelly performed Ride With Me to a raucous crowd. A man in sparkly silver pants juggled clubs on a unicycle. Free mullet haircuts were available at a station on the grounds. The presence of Trump, who often touted America First, was ubiquitous throughout the Saudi-funded tournament. Some attendees said they came, in part, to support the former president. "I was in D.C. on January 6th. One young man shouted near a bar. Spectators don Make America Great Again caps, or could buy MAGA hats for $36 apiece at the golf store." With its massive amounts of prize money and unrelenting efforts to recruit top talent, LIV's aim has been to challenge what it sees as the PGA's monopoly. It's done so through business means and cultural ones, too, pitching itself as the inverse of the stiff and stuffy version of a sport whose audience has long been affluent, older men. As it's pursued its mission, the tour has taken steps to manage the political fallout. It has enlisted political and public relations bigwigs to guide its communications. Those include a subsidiary of Edelman, the Arlington firm McKenna & Associates, which has provided management consulting services, and the lobbying firm Hobart Holloway & Quayle Ventures, which counts former Representative Benjamin Quayle, Republican Arizona, among its partners. One of the unstated goals of this outreach is to try and protect the tour from criticism that it's a vehicle for the Saudi government to improve its image in America. LIV rejected Politico's request for media credentials, in effect blocking a reporter from watching Trump play and from attending official news conferences, on grounds that it was a sporting event that just happened to have a former president as a host. LIV Golf is a pro sports league and our event credentialing policy naturally prioritizes golf, sports, and local media, the tour said when asked for a comment explaining its reasoning. LIV Golf is a pro sports league and our event credentialing policy naturally prioritizes golf, sports, and local media. But despite those efforts, it was difficult to keep any real distance between the golf and the political climate while at Doral. Trump, for one, told reporters Thursday at LIV's Pro-Am round that the PGA had made a mistake in its dealings with the Saudis, calling those behind LIV very good people with unlimited money. And nearby earlier that day, 9/11 Justice, an organization founded by families of September 11 victims, called for LIV Golf and those associated with the tour to register as agents of Saudi Arabia under the foreign influence law known as the Foreign Agents Registration Act. In a letter to Senator Bob Menendez, DNJ, Brett Eagleson, president of 9/11 Justice, also called for congressional hearings on Saudi influence efforts in the states.